Now, Human Rights Watch has declared that Israel is guilty of extermination and acts of genocide. Israel deliberately depriving Palestinians in Gaza of water. So not only are we hearing this from Human Rights Watch, we've heard this from Amnesty International, we've heard it from the ICC, the ICJ, we've heard it from several Holocaust survivors, Holocaust organizations, from U.S. senators and representatives, people all over the world, and organizations that are knowledgeable. The United Nations have spoke on this. It's not unusual at this point, but if you need to hear it from every single organization, then you're going to. So they kind of have a summary here saying that since October of 2023, Israeli authorities have deliberately obstructed Palestinians' access to the adequate amount of water required for survival in the Gaza Strip. So not only has Israel had control of the water both before and after this war, or genocide as we call it, they are now restricting it even further, because don't get it confused. Israel has control over the water, over the the perimeter, because they have a wall built and they control the entrances and exits, and they control the checkpoints of who comes and goes, and so therefore they control the food, the water, and the power to said area. So, according to the World Health Organization, a person needs between 50 and 100 liters of water per day in order to ensure that their most basic needs are met. In protracted emergency situations, the minimum amount of water required is 15 liters of water per person per day for drinking and washing. Yet between October 2023 and September 2024, Israeli authorities' actions have deprived the majority of the more than 2 million Palestinians living in Gaza of access to even that bare minimum amount of water, which has contributed to death and widespread disease. For many in Gaza, much or all of the water they have had access to is not suitable for drinking. If we can't find drinkable water, we drink the seawater. One father displaced to a school in Rafah told Human Rights Watch in December 2023. It happened to me many times when I had to drink the seawater. You don't understand how much we are suffering. And it's important to note that when you drink salt water, it doesn't actually nourish you. It actually, the salt in the water actually ends up dehydrating you in the long term and does not satiate hunger. And then, of course, if there is sewage or if there is death or disease being spread, the first place it's going to get into is the water. And, of course, drinking from puddles, any place that you can find water, that's going to lead to disease.